All your favorite wrestling shows rolled into one. Welcome to the We Book It podcast. Let's start the show.
Greetings. Welcome to another special edition of the Monday Night Raw Dogg with Teddy Lemon Pepper Steppers and AC Slayer, the greatest tag team since the Hardy Boys hit the scene. Excited to be with you on another wonderful Monday night. Do your juke. Excited to be with everybody on a great Monday night to talk about this episode of Monday Night Raw. Teddy, how are you doing tonight?
We good. I'm even better because I'm eating right now while I'm off camera. So I am really great. It was a good Monday Night Raw, a great setup for what's to come at SummerSlam. And me and my tag team partner, we're finna get to it, Better than the Hardy Boys, better than Chuck and Billy, better than the New Day. We here.
Oh, better than the New Day. Wow, that's big shoes. Yeah, so let's get started. We'll start beginning of the show. We opened up with Oba Femi versus Brock. Third time is the charm in Hell in a Cell. There was a lot of build up there. So how are we feeling about that?
Well, the way Oba beat the brakes off of security tonight, even though we learned later on the show that the security was fake and the allegations Paul Heyman had about having a restraining order on Oba Femi was complete and utter bullshit. It was a mighty showing for Oba because I seen him hit his signature that pick up push. Whatever he calls that shit.
The fall from grace.
No, not the fall from grace.
Oh, what is it?
It's the other one where it's almost like a back body drop, but he throws you.
Oh, yeah.
So he tossed security out the ring onto other security.
Yeah, like the future. Those are all future world champions. At least one of them. So
one of them.
One of them is a future world champion. Because the Dallas PD is not moving like that. So
absolutely not.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a great sign. It was a great showing of strength for Oba.
And I think it was it was good to see even, Brock was smiling watching that. And, it's like proud daddy moment. So
yeah, that's definitely going to be one of those. Like he's looking like, okay, I got a good successor.
I agree wholeheartedly. I am ready and I need to hear your live reporting when you are at SummerSlam. So
listen.
You got to.
Oh man, I can't wait for the Hell in a Cell.
You got to give us a breakdown afterwards.
Listen, just stay close to the group chat because I will be talking about it.
The group chat's going to be very lit that night.
I'll do my best to make sure I respond last because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna know everything before y'all do.
If my Wi-Fi isn't acting up, we're going to have we'll be on the same page. But otherwise, I will be blocking all of you. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a great build-up. I'm ready to see Hell in a Cell versus these two monsters at SummerSlam. The next match that we had up tonight at Monday Night Raw was IYO SKY versus Roxanne Perez. Again, I had some Wi-Fi issues, so I just was able to finally get in right before this match started. And, I know IYO is the number one contender, but I love Roxanne and I liked watching it. I just wish she could get out of the Judgment Day vortex. What are your thoughts, Teddy?
Everybody's waiting on that. Everybody's waiting on Liv. I mean, everybody's waiting on Roxanne and Raquel to get out of the vortex. Because it serves them nothing to stay in that vortex. Absolutely does them no justice staying in that vortex. So it's if they can do anything to get out that vortex, would probably be the best thing. They need a fast fast exit plan like the Shield or something.
Yeah, there has to be some kind of like epic breakup, and I think we're part because it. I don't know who it was in the group chat, but somebody's like, "This is Judgment Day like light." I can't remember who said it, but I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see more showcasing of, Roxanne and Raquel. And we had a good interference from Sol Ruka.
Mm-hmm.
So, love Sol Ruka. So that was fun to see. And I think it's setting up for something. I don't think it's going to be SummerSlam. I don't know if it's going to be Saturday night's main event or another Raw. But it was good to see her get involved with that because, like you said, the Judgment Day vortex has to end for these superstars.
Hey, it's an interesting concept that they have.
Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to that. I think the next thing or the next match that we watched, or like at least promo, was with the Vision. And we've all seen how last week, Maxine Dupree decided to double cross her compadres, join Austin Theory and the Vision. And tonight we got more of a build up to the storyline where, Otis and Tozawa were out in the ring. And I mean, she had things to say, and like she double crossed them again. So I have thoughts on that, but Teddy, take the lead on this. How did you feel about that segment?
Well, the thing about that segment was I only seen so much of it, and it's only so much of that segment, and it's just not given for me. Like everything that they're doing with the Vision and the whole group is just it's not feeding me anymore. Because Akira and Otis been off TV for so long that we haven't seen them wrestle in God knows how long. We haven't seen them involved in the storyline until Maxine got with the Vision, and even with her going to the Vision, it's just like it just ain't hitting for me.
No, and I can see that, and I think that Otis and Tozawa, they've been sidelined for a little bit, but I think this is interesting, especially since it just feels like, not to be Danhausen, but the Vision's been cursed for a while. It's like, Seth gets injured, Braun gets injured, and then now it's Logan is injured. But I like this direction for Maxine, and I think it's like fun as like a wrestling girly, because I think a lot of us can relate to the fact that when you date like a bad guy, like an Austin Theory, you're gonna have you're gonna have friends that warn you and say, hey, he's bad, and like, don't hang around this guy, don't go out with him. And so I feel that, because when I'm watching Otis tonight, I'm like, oh, that was like one of my friends back in college who told me not to date a certain guy. So I like that build up for her, and I think that's probably benefiting her probably the most out of everyone, versus Austin or Braun Breaker or anyone else in this group. But we all date a heel once or twice in our life, maybe a few more times, but I think it's also good because I think it can reinvigorate, Austin Theory, who's been kind of having some issues, I think, before joining the Vision, and definitely having some character like development. So I like it. I just wish we'd see more of Braun Breaker, and that's just me. So,
man, listen, Braun Breaker has been silenced in the background right now.
Yeah, I almost wonder if like he is still recovering from an injury or not totally cleared. Like, I mean, he's spearing people, obviously, but I am wondering what is going on with that booking decision.
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't think any of us do. But I like this for Maxine, but we'll see where it goes. I could see this getting old pretty quick, but we will see. And, calling her the Vision Queen, I'm here for it. It's a good tagline. I might have to make it my tagline on the podcast. So, Let's see. Let's move on. We had Royce Keys versus Jimmy Uso, and we had an interference from Jacob Fatu and Solo. What are we feeling about that? What were your impressions about this match?
Well, I didn't even. That was another one I kind of.
Well, that's the one. Yeah.
I got late to that one, but it was one of those things that with the Royce Keys situation, Jacob has warned Royce to stop interfering, and after what happened Friday night with Jacob attacking Royce, it's like you're going to join in this. Now you're a part of this war, and now that we've had Jacob interfere in the match again and cost Royce Keys. Well, he didn't cost Royce Keys the match. He just attacked Royce Keys. Mm-hmm. It's just one of them things where it's like now we got another match for SummerSlam, which we were all talking about how ESPN wants them to have more matches. So now we got a 6-man tag match or a 6-pack tag. And I'm curious to see how that's going to go because I was really shocked. Like, I knew Solo wasn't going to join. I just was shocked that he would team up with LA.
Yeah, and I think that was a little bit of not like a shocker, but it was a surprise to me that he would, it feels like they're just trying to put LA Knight anywhere that they can,
Right.
They don't
technically it still keeps him in the bloodline storyline. If we're paying attention, everything that they're doing is keeping him in line with the bloodline.
Yeah, I just wonder what it's working up towards. It's like, are you going to try to put another belt on him because he was, United States champion for a little bit? Like, where are we going? Like,
where are we going?
Yeah. And again, I'm also not a huge fan of what they're doing with Jacob. I think personally, I'd like to see him kind of break out on his own again. But
I feel like we're gonna get Jacob solo series, and I'm down for that.
I would watch that.
I'm down for that. So I feel like that's how we keep Jacob, because right now you give Jacob the live event shows and the storylines, and then when it comes time for something, you break him in, or he steps up, or it's a dissension of who's actually going to be the tribal chief when Roman leaves.
Yeah, no, I would be locked in and seated for that. So I like that thought. Let's see. We're moving on to the promo with Bayley and Lyra.
Boring.
I mean, I have thoughts, but I'll let you go first, Teddy.
Lyra's boring even when she don't open her mouth. I didn't give that promo no energy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't pay attention to that shit.
See, the only thing I paid attention to was like the presentation they're giving her. It's like, oh my gosh, like, they're sending her out there looking like ragged, looking tired, and it's like, what?
Like Nikki Cross.
Yeah, definitely like giving Nikki Cross energy, but I think I sent this in the group chat, but I'm like, why does she look like the girl from The Ring? Why do I think she's going to crawl out of my TV and tell me you have 7 days? Like, I don't know. And I hate to say it, but it's like, I don't know what we're building up to. And I think she was kind of right. Like, Bayley was probably, the weakest of the 4 horsewomen. So I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
I don't like that, but oh well.
Oh, well, if you had to rank them all.
Hey, Big Daddy C said, why they got Lyra looking like Bellatrix Lestrange off of Harry Potter, and I can't unsee it.
She's going to give you the Vada Kedavra.
I kill Sirius Black. Okay, I'm done.
That's apt. It's a good comparison.
Perfect comparison.
I think she's still going to crawl through my iPhone or my TV and, tell me I have 7 days to live after watching her tape. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not invested in that. I think, they set it for Saturday night's main event. That'll probably be my bathroom break, but we'll see. Which makes me sad, but oh well. I think the next match that happened after that promo was the Gauntlet Match for the Intercontinental Championship. So we had a bunch of competitors trying to step up to see who's going to get their shot. And we started off with Joe Hendry versus Dominic Mysterio.
Wave your hands from side to side to say,
I believe in Joe
Hendry. Joe Hendry. Booker T. Nobody can do it like Booker.
Yeah. Joe tried to put up a fight and he was eliminated. So it is what it is, I guess. I didn't see him as probably, winning this match anyway, but especially with the Gauntlet challenge. But, it is what it is. And then afterwards, we had, Javon Evans enter the arena. And Teddy, any thoughts about, Javon versus Dominic and the eventual interference?
I like the misdirectional curse.
Yeah.
I love the misdirectional curse.
Danhausen
with the wrong turnbuckle, and then you got JD going down where he can't assist to help Dom get the win. So I was like, I like that angle of the story with that. So that was good.
Are you coming around to Danhausen?
Ben came around to Danhausen. I just haven't publicly admitted it yet until now.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's okay.
I'm still not a fan of KW, but I'm more of a fan of Danhausen than KW. So
if you say his full name, then
I'm not.
Well, Virgil's not here, so he can't put the picture up of.
I'm pretty sure he'll find a way to do it.
He's gonna just put it in post. I liked it too, and I think Danhausen's a moneymaker, and he's and
it makes sense why they're having his match at Madison Square Garden because he's an honorary Knicks guy now.
Yes, he's the sixth man. He is the sixth man, so he got them uncursed, so he deserves it, and I hope he beats JD's ass. So and so I'm glad that Danhausen, even with the the lack of correct pyrotechnics, still got Dominic eliminated, helped Javon, and then the next entrant that we have was Chad Gable. So.
And he gets to have a title match in his hometown.
Yeah, and you're going to see it live.
He's
Minnesota's own. So
I hope he wins without cheating.
Yeah, I do too. I think they've been working on a redemption arc for him. Like, hey, I respect lucha libre. I respect the art. I respect, the sport of it. And, I liked his segment with Ethan Page, and he made him tap out. I think it elevated, honestly, both of them. So I like that. And I think it was the right call for Chad to honestly get his shot at the IC title at SummerSlam in his hometown versus Penta.
I'm all for Gable and Penta.
And you will report back live.
I sure will, because that's going to be, even though I don't like Gable's new music,
I don't like it either. It doesn't have the same feeling
at all. Like, absolutely.
It's like you are spiritually Kurt Angle's son. Like, have the music. And remember,
he damn near can get this. He can damn near get that because he is Kurt Angle-esque. Out of anybody else, no Charlie Haas, no Shelby, he's Kurt Angle-esque, man. Like,
and everybody was like cheering for a while, even though the beat was different. Like, you suck, like, the good old Kurt Angle days. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of the new theme song. Maybe it'll grow on me, but probably not. But
damn you, Def Rebel.
Oh, Def Rebel needs to be on trial for their crimes against humanity, but. Conversation for another day. Once I prepare my evidence. And then I think the last promo we had for the night, well, not a promo, but we had a contract signing. So we had Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins sign the contract for their SummerSlam match. Like, we're still a couple weeks out, but obviously, if you've been a fan for a while, if you've been a fan for as long as I have and before that, you know there's bad blood between these two guys. You know that these are former brothers, and they keep calling each other brothers. So, you know, that's, you know, what it is. And I actually thought that Roman had a lot of good quips about, you know, Seth, in terms of you can't win unless you have a Money in the Bank, you know, briefcase, if you fake an injury. I was a fan, and I like seeing Seth in a more serious role again, because it's like, for a long time he's been kind of like not like a comedy wrestler, but it's been more of like the ha-ha-has, the outrageous costumes. So seeing him in all black and kind of bringing back the hatred, I'm happy to see it. What do you think, Teddy?
I'm for it. Roman, because Roman didn't lie. Roman didn't tell not one motherfucking lie in that promo.
He was so true.
Hey, he didn't drop not one lie, and Seth Rollins had to bite that shit because he couldn't resist he can't resist the truth when Roman talks. Like, the reason why you've been successful, and it ain't been that long, because you've had less title reigns than Roman. You've held the title less amount of like hours and days than Roman.
Yep.
You've always needed a Money in the Bank contract. Roman has never won Money in the Bank contract. He just wins in the main event. He's the true main eventer, and you and Dean Ambrose were really just sidekicks.
Oh, like, they keep dropping all the old Shield music and all the Shield lore. It's like, are they going to try to bring back Mox? I'm pretty sure he's locked into AEW until 2027, but
even then, he's still like, I don't know if he'll ever come back. Truthfully, how the way of the landscape of wrestling is now, and what TKO keeps doing to fuck up shit, it's going to be hard for people to want to come back and work for WWE.
I see that, but I also think, like, you know, a lot of us thought CM Punk would never come back to WWE. And
he was the one person that we never thought would ever.
Yeah. So life is long, but it's interesting to me that they keep dropping all, like, I feel like for a while they would only bring out the Shield music
because they make sure they show the hell out of Dean Ambrose's face every time, Moxley's face every time they drop a Shield promo. They show his face,
and it's like, it's, you know, he's core to that legacy. And God, like, when I still remember the day, like, you know, Seth Rollins.
I remember when all three of them had this.
I lost my shit as a child. I was like,
oh, I was pissed that day because I watched the pay-per-view the night before because it was on WWE Network. Watched it, and then I remember watching Hunter talking about there's always a plan B.
Oh yeah.
Lives rent-free in my head. I'm like, what is he talking? Oh, bitch.
Take the chair. Take the chair. Yeah, it was I still hated Seth Rollins for a long time, but yeah, I wonder if maybe, again, I don't know the details of the contract, or if Mox is locked in with AEW for another year. That would make sense. And honestly, I know you're not a sicko, but I'm a sicko, and I enjoy watching him live, and I like what he's doing over there.
To be honest, he got a good little groove with the Death Riders over there, so it's gonna be hard for him to just leave.
Yeah, it would be, and he's got that Tony Khan money. Like, that's,
it's not even that. He gets the freedom to do what he wants to, and that sucks because his promos that he cuts at AEW ain't that much greater than what they were in WWE.
Yeah, at least he doesn't have to be like, you know, a certain.
But it shows that even with him having his own creativity, he's not doing better on the mic than he was when he was at WWE.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. If I'm fan casting, I'd still like to see them together one more time before I die. It's like, even at, you know, I think it was at WrestleMania 40 where, you know, Seth is going at Roman. He's like, you don't have me, you don't have the bloodline, you don't have Mox. Like, he called him Mox, like, in the ring. It's like, that would be unheard of in the Vince McMahon days. So, no, I agree with that. And I liked how, you know, they're calling Triple H Work Daddy. Like, I laughed. I was like, oh,
he is Seth Rollins' work daddy more than Roman's.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to say something about The Rock.
Yeah. It would have been funnier if they said something about, the old man Vince, but I know that's probably forbidden.
If Seth would have came at him like, well, your work daddy, he can't come back to work. That would have been crazy. Oh, that would have been crazy.
He's wrecking his cars. He's a mess. Yeah. I agree with that. And I think at the end of the segment, Seth was standing tall, so that I think Roman's gonna reign at SummerSlam.
We know how the setup goes.
It's the kiss of death. They think we're gonna fall for it at some point, but it makes sense to me because I think there's more. I think Roman has more stories to tell holding that belt. It's like Seth had it for a long time. He was kind of the originator of it. Yeah, he made it like he made it so that people wanted to compete for it. He brought respect to it.
Think about this. Roman has held that title, hasn't had a title defense in over a month and a half, but we've seen the WWE title change 3 times.
Mm-hmm. well, that's because
QB1 is on Raw, not SmackDown.
QB1's on Raw, and the current WWE champion, one of my boyfriends, he's a fighting champion. So he's one of them. He's only one. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what they're building up to. And I think, again, I still think Roman's going to retain. But it's going to be fun to watch for the next few weeks about what they're going to do to build up the rivalry, to build up the match. I'm hoping we see some of those moments, like the backstage moments where they're going at each other, like we saw with Cody and The Rock and with Punk and with Drew McIntyre. So hopefully they build up in that way. If Roman comes to work, we'll see.
Hey, what happens if you do win? You gonna hold the title for a couple months until you get hurt again? I said, God damn, why you have to throw kerosene on the fire? Why you come at that man's personal life? We know he's fragile. We know this. Bad back, knees, and all. We know this. And you come for that man's life like that?
Yeah, it's I agree, but that's why he has to work so hard at becoming an NFL commentator. He's got to get step 2 of the career ready to go, which I respect. So Teddy, any last final thoughts as we go into SummerSlam, and as we go into SmackDown, and as we go into the Springfield house show next week?
That we Book It fam acknowledge us as the greatest tag team that Book It has. And we will see y'all next week after we have views and points after we watch WWE live.
Yes.
Well,
right.
You got anything else?
No, I think we covered it all. And looking at my notes, we got it. And again, greatest tag team ever. Mm-hmm. Maybe after the Hardy Boys, but we can still,
we can still go.
We still juke like them. So,
you feel me?
Well, on behalf of all of us, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode, a special episode of the Monday Night Raw Dog, and we will see you all
Sunday.
Sunday and Friday. So,
we'll see you tomorrow for NXT and Who to Watch in NXT with Virgil with his whack ass segment. But other than that.
Well, also Wednesday, don't disrespect Coachman. Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Coachman and Backyard Wrestling, and then you got Friday with me. SmackDown, low down,
the real star of the show. But tune in again this week for all the great shows, for everything wrestling, and tune in again on Sunday to cover it all with both of us. But from
and the rest of the crew, and and until we see y'all again, keep your book and pencil sharp, and we'll see you. Peace.
Peace.
Boom.